Yeah, I learned at a young age, never trust no one. She wanna slide through while I roll one, looking at my diamond.
Alright guys, welcome back with another realistic rebuild. And today we are doing the New York Giants because I'm very intrigued about their situation and team. So yeah, we're bringing that one. Their draft picks were Abdul Carter, which was an obvious pick, like literally an obvious top 5 pick. And then they traded up in the back into the first round to get Jackson Dart, which I mean, that's a way to do it. But after signing Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, I think our best bet is to probably sit Dart for a year and get that XP. Other than that, they also got Cam Scatabo, who I'm very excited about, and we're definitely going to put into the starting spot right away. Like, literally right away. We are doing modded, so it's actual portraits and everything of the rookies. Or at least it should be. No, yeah, it is. And then it has the actual schedule. So this is the actual 2025 schedule being played out. And yeah, that's it. We are week 1 already because that's where the mod starts from. So we don't have to do any of the preseason stuff. So we will go over the depth chart already. So we're going to put Russell Wilson at the helm for this year and sit Jackson Dart. And then we're going to start Scatabo. Put Singletary all the way at the bottom. Obvious receivers. Maybe we... Do we just feed Russell Wilson to the Wolves and tell him to develop the rookies? I think that's what we're going to do. Because Slayton, you owed. You owe, sir. Where's the rookie? They didn't get the... I thought they got a rookie tight end. We're going to start Theo Johnson, though. I can't start Theo Johnson. Boom. We are going to need a center. We only have a 67 overall center. Left guard is okay. Right guard is mid. Right tackle is also mid. Russell Wilson's going to be fighting for his life. Defensive line, I'm pretty sure we're in a 3-4. So we have Abdul Carter right here. Well, if that's the case, why don't we put Thibodeau right there? Boom. Okay. CBs. We want to get Banks. Yeah, this is what I want to see right here. We want them to develop. Javon Holland, which was a great signing. I love Javon Holland. He's a dog, underrated. Nubin could be faster. He's about to get ghosted. And we are going to develop Jackson Dart this year. He will, no matter what, have the starting job next year. So some would say this year is a wash, but I feel like Russell Wilson might surprise us and start dogging. But yeah, that is it for the week 1 recap. I will see you guys week 12 to go over the stats and record. Week 12, somehow we are 6-6, breaking even. Let's peep the contracts. We only have 52 mil, but not anybody to sign. Like, nobody to sign. Nobody at all. Okay. Kayvon. You want more money? Wandell. We'll see about that. Let's look at our stats. Russell Wilson is second in passing. Okay, 26 touchdowns, 15 picks already. Not even 15 weeks in. Cam Scatabo. Okay. 201 attempts, only 3 average. Could be better. Russell Wilson has more rushing touchdowns than him. That's scary. NABERS, dogging. Theo Johnson, dogging. Okay. Wandell Robinson is doing something. Sacks we got Dexter already at 8, Abdul at 6, 5.5, 4, 2.5, 2.5. Picks, Javon already has 4, 3 for Banks, 1 for Okereke, 1 for Adebo, and 1 for Nubin. Okay. I did not know Russell Wilson still had it in him like this. Okay, big dog. But seeing Wandell putting in work, maybe a 4-year deal. He's 5'8". I regret that decision already. Wilson wants way too much money. But yeah, we'll probably try to get Thibodeau signed throughout the season. So I'll probably update you guys on that. So, other than that, I do not see us making the playoffs. Why does it already say we lost our next week game? Why is this shit so buggy? It's modded, so I don't know what's going on here. And we're playing the... What's going on here? This game was already played. By who? Okay. We'll skip past that. Boom. Dart gets 40k XP and +2 to his throw power. Dub indeed. Year 1. We magically make the playoffs going 9-8. Did not expect this. I was hoping we'd do bad and get a good pick. But now we're just going to be in the middle somewhere. Yeah, we're at 23. Ugh. But we could make a wild card run. So let's see what we got. Nope. And we lost. We lost. Let's look at our stats. Russell Wilson with 4,300 passing yards, 36 touchdowns with 21 picks. Cam Scatterbo, 863, 6 rushing touchdowns. Okay. Wandell somehow sneaks past and gets 1,000 over NABERS. Okay, that's going to have to change. Defense. Dexter with 9.5. Carter 6. Thibodeau 8. 5 for Burns. Picks. Banks 4. Holland 4. 3 for Newman. Okay, I can deal with that. I say we fire. We'll keep the 3-4. I won't change too much. But what if we do 3-4 Lions? I like that idea. But yeah, that is going to do it for the 2025 season. We somehow made the playoffs. I will see you guys again free agency where we might be making a splash or we might. It depends on the money we have. Only signing we're bringing in is Isaiah Likely for 4 years. You can see the salary and bonus on the right. It wasn't for that much. But that's the only one we're bringing in. The free agency was terrible this year. So I will see you guys draft time. Pick 19 of the first round of the 2026 NFL draft because I guess Russell Wilson didn't want to do ass enough to get us a better pick. We need a tackle or a guard. And none of these really is bringing value. We are trading our first round pick this year for right tackle Mims from the Bengals and getting their first round pick next year. That gives us a tackle and it also gives us another pick for next year's draft. You have good grades, you're 21. Good combine. You want to be our new guard? 35 at 51. They couldn't even give us the dev. Avion Terrell, hidden dev, 5th round. Draft recap. We were able to trade out of the first round and get a right tackle. Then we drafted left guard Caden Green, who's a 73 OV. Center Connor Tollison, who's a 67. Oh, everybody was a 67 after that. But Terrell has to hit in dev, so we might just say fuck it and feed him to the wolves. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that was our draft recap. We are going to go into next draft with 2 first-round picks. So if we do bad and the other team does bad, we might actually be chefing up for the year after that. Let me see how we're looking. We want Scatabo starting. Neighbors kept his superstar, likely. Yeah, we traded for Mims, right tackle. So our interior is the only weak spot. Oh yeah, defense is looking nasty. But yeah, that is our draft recap, roster recap. I will see you guys week 1 of the 2026 season. I'm going to do the training camp and all that and get through preseason. We were first in defensive pass yards last year. Let's keep that up. Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. Let's go ahead and peep our depth chart here. At the helm, we have Jackson Dart for his first year controlling the team. And hold up. Wait a minute. He's the leader. So that means you the captain now. Okay. And I'll probably just do it this way to make it quicker. Running back, we're going to have Cam Scatabo again. Our receivers are going to be Neighbors, Robinson, and Slayton. Then we have the left tackle Thomas, right tackle Mims. Then we're starting the rookies Green and Tolleson. Defense, we got Alexander, Dexter Lawrence, Golston, and then Burns and Carter coming off the edge. Javon Holland is a superstar, free safety. Newbin is a star dev, looking like a dog. Then we got Banks and Adebo and Phillips as our CBs. I mean, this looks like a solid team. I don't see us doing terrible. But I will see you guys week 12. Hopefully I come bearing some good news. And yeah. Week 12, we are 5-5, just coming off 2 solid victories. The Cardinals 34-19, Cowboys 34-13. Okay, we were 3-5, as you can see before that. Let's go ahead and peep the stats here. Jackson Dart is 2,300, 19 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. Not bad for a first year starting. Rushing, we got Scatabo, who's doing a lot better this year. 3.4, I think he was at like maybe under a 3 last year, which was disgusting. Neighbors is already over 1,000 yards. Dog. We're not even feeding the tight end now. Defense. Brian Burns 7, Dexter Lawrence 6, Abdul Carter 5.5. Not bad. I would like to see more sacks, honestly. Picks 3, 2, 1, 1 from Banks, Adebo, McFadden, Okereke. Banks, hey, I knew he could be something. No forced fumbles. I don't know what this team really needs. Probably more O-lot protection, like in the middle. Our tackles are set. We do have a lot of money now. So let's go ahead and get you locked up until you're 30. That's exactly what I was hoping to see too. We're going to let Okereke walk since he hit that 30-year-old mark. Is that the only signing we really need? Are we cashing out? Neighbors is not interested. But how can we change that? We can't really change that because he wants to be close to home. Okay. Well, that is our Week 12 recap. I will see you guys wild card. Hopefully we squeak in. If we don't, I would like us to just go on a losing streak so we can get a better pick. And maybe get another receiver to help out Neighbors. And Dart, obviously. But yeah, I'll see you guys there. Oh. Adebo now has Superstar. I went to go grab my charger. I thought it said he didn't even get it. What did I miss? All right, 2026, end of the year, we did make it to the wild card. We squeaked through going 9-8. Stats-wise, Dart threw for 4,100, 32. He started slinging the picks, though. But that's not bad. Not bad for first year. Scatabo, 970, 9 touchdowns. Okay. 1 fumble. Malik Neighbors, 1,600 receiving yards and 20 receiving touchdowns on 102 receptions. That is absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Okereke led in tackles. Sacks are terrible, man. They're absolutely terrible. It's that 3-4. I swear it is. Tackles for loss. Okay, Darius, I see you. Abdul, I see you. Interception, Deontay Banks with 3, Okereke 2, Odebo 2, 1 for Newbin, 1 for McFadden, and 1 for Holland. Okay. Now we did make it to the wild card. Let's see if we can make our push against the Green Bay Packers. Nope. 41-35. So we fought. Just not enough. Dart absolutely shredded in his first playoff game. Alright, I will see you guys free agency. Neighbors wins Offensive Player of the Year. I assume that means he gets Best Wide Receiver. It sure does. Our free agent signings is going to be Trent Williams, who we're going to shift into a guard position for this upcoming year. It'll probably be his last year. And then Henley to fill in the middle linebacker role. And we might look to still draft one since we are in a 3-4. But we're going to save money and hopefully get Neighbors and our other tackles signed. I tried to get Sauce Gardner, but he ended up going somewhere else because he did not want to go to the Giants. Respectfully, I can respect that. But yeah, we'll see you guys come draft time. We end up bringing in Patrick Queen for 2 years on a cheapie. Same with Quentin Johnson and Nick Herbig. Those will be our last signing. I swear, I promise. Now I'll see you guys free agency. I'm not free agency, the draft. Pick 20 in the 2027 NFL draft. And I'm leaning towards a receiver. But which receiver? 6'2", B, A. I like Wingo. I like Brian too. Alright, boom. Not even gonna hesitate. 32 at 20. No dev. So we end up getting Ryan Wingo too. He is a hidden dev. So that means we'll have 2 rookie receivers. So we are trading Robinson and Johnston since we just drafted those receivers. And we are giving up a 3rd this year, 3rd next year, and our 2nd this year and 5th this year for the Cardinals' 1st round pick next year and 2nd round pick next year. Draft recap, we are giving Dart all the needs he needs. Draft recap, we are giving Dart all the weapons he needs to be successful. So this should really prove it here. We really just got 3 receivers and a CB in a draft. The fans would probably be going crazy. But then that makes it so Dart has nothing but true potential to throw to. But that is our draft recap. I will see you guys week 1 to go over the depth chart. And yeah, looks like we are going to have an explosive offense now. We just need the defense to get in shape and get some sacks. Week 1 of the 2027 NFL season. Let's go ahead and look at our depth chart. At the helm, we got Jackson Dart, who did solid last season. We now got him a lot more weapons. Still a solid tight end. Another tackle that we shifted into guard for his last year to make it a little easier on him, make it a little easier on us. Defense, we need a little step up here on the sacks. We got Thibodeau, Alexander, Lawrence, Carter, Burns, Queen, Henley. Safeties are looking solid. Dang, Holland lost his superstar. Adebo also lost his superstar. Okay, so did Terrell, lost his star dev. Okay, they're very unforgiving. We're going to put Neighbors in the slot. Let's go behind him. Scabato taking all the running spots. And then, yeah, that is our lineup. I am hoping for a season that's better than 9-8. Let's get 10-7 at least. But yeah, that is. We play Cowboys week 1. I will see you guys week 12. Hopefully with some good news. In the middle of hitting the bong, Dayon Henley just wanted to tell me he has superstar development now. That's it. Oh, and then just to get more XP, I guess he could do those. Okay, dub. Week 12, and we are breaking even again. It looks like we're just not passing it as much. Maybe it's the playbook. We're getting to the point where we can change. Neighbors is freaking dogging. We're getting to the point where we can change the playbook if we want. Abdul Carter is finally popping off. Same with Brian Burns. Okay. Okay, Paulson. I see you. Any fumbles? No, okay. But yeah, maybe after this season, we might exercise firing the offensive coordinator and getting a new playbook in here. That is it for our week 12. We did sign Neighbors to a bag. We signed Lawrence to a bag. We signed Mims to a bag, to the point where we have Abdul Carter and our QB to sign next year and only $64 million. So we're probably not going to sign Holland or Paulson. Definitely not both of them. And he wants a lot of money. So we might have to let them walk and get new ones in the draft, like a new safety and a new cornerback. But that is it for our Week 12 recap. I will see you guys wildcard weekend. Abdul Carter came to the office today just to let me know he's an X Factor. And I assume he's going to have a challenge behind that. The amount of tackles for loss will determine his rewards. Okay. Dub. So another season going 9-8. Very disappointing. We did make the playoffs. Jackson Dart, 3,900 yards, 33 touchdowns, 11 picks. Rushing could be way better. Neighbors with 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. Ryan Wingo with 950 yards but 12 receiving touchdowns. Wesco had 7. Okay. Isaiah Likely was 643. Defense. Ooh, I see double digits. Abdul Carter finally getting up there. 16 sacks. Brian Barnes with 12. Lawrence with 8.5. Darius Alexander with 3. Okay, picks. 3 for Paulson, 1 for Henley, 1 for Banks, 1 for Holland. Of course, it's 2 of the people that are going to be walking next year. I mean, this upcoming year. But we are in the wild card, playing against a team that stomped us like 3 weeks ago. Maybe we can get it back in blood. Maybe we're hungry for it. Ooh, we are hungry for it. The 15-2 Eagles. Oh my God. Are we hungry for it? Are we hungry? 24-17. The Eagles do make it to the Super Bowl. And they lose 44-41, a damn shootout. We are going to be hiring the Falcons playbook West Coast zone run Raheem Morris. We are trading our first round pick, one of our first round pick this year, our first round pick next year, a second this year, and a fifth this year for the second pick in the draft. Because after losing Paulson, we might as well just go ahead and get Ricky Gaffney who's the #1 ranked player, hidden depth, 98 speed, 94 acceleration. This dude is an absolute monster. And then, if things play out, we still have the 25th pick. We can replace our safety with Corn Roberts, who's a round 1 talent. I'm not going to think about 19 at 25. Hidden dev. Larry Linton, 68, picked at 57. Hidden dev. He will be our new pass coverage middle linebacker. Draft recap here. We got Gaffney, who is an 85 overall. Oh my god. That is absolutely disgusting. The best player I've ever drafted in my life. What the hell? Roberts at a 74. Linton at a 71. Alright. Hell fucking yeah. Week 1 of the 2028 season. Let's go over our lineup real quick. At the helm, we still got Dart, and we're going to have to give a contract this year. NABERS is an X Factor. Wingo is a superstar. O-line is looking good. Morgan was a free agent that we signed who had star development, so I can't pass up on that. Scatabo is still our running back. And then on the defense, we still have the nasty defensive line. We're adding in a new linebacker to be the pass coverage. And then at safety, we got Roberts, who's a 76 overall. And then the rookie Gaffney, who is an 85 with the +1 already overall rookie. 99 speed with the +1. Absolutely disgusting. And he has 99. Bro's not going to get injured. But yeah, that is our lineup. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like we're going to be successful. We are using the Falcons playbook now after ditching our OC. After only keep giving us 9-8 seasons. We had to leave from that one. But I will see you guys week 12. Hopefully we're not 5-5 and we have a winning record. Week 12, we are 6-5. Dart is leading the league, but we are on our bye week, so that's going to get evened out. But he is 3,100, 26 touchdowns, 10 picks. Okay. Scatabo is on a contract year. If he doesn't do good this year, we're just going to let him walk because he's being stingy also. NABERS is already at 1,000. Okay, that's what I like to see. Wesco is somehow outperforming Wingo. That is not what I expected. Linton is our leading tackler, the rookie. Picks are looking terrible. The rookie got one, though. That's good. Sacks, Abdul Carter, okay, he's doing good. Thibodeau's good. Everybody's getting sacks. We did sign everybody. I'll show you the stats and contracts. We got him for 7 years, 142 mil. Not bad. And then we also re-signed Dart. His was an easy contract. Like, we're going to be able to spend money if we need to make us put us in win now. Look at that. He doesn't even eclipse 24 mil at any point. But yeah, now we play, oh no, it's bye week. So we play against nobody. I will see you guys in the playoffs. We end the season 11-6. Pretty impressive. Dart, second on the leaderboard in passing yards behind Caleb Williams. But 4,600 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, only 12 picks on 72%. And he had 7 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, Scatabo, we're going to have to let you go, sadly. NABERS with over 1,000 and 18. Wesco with over 1,010. 860 and 6 for Likely, 682 for Wingo, which was very surprising because he was in the 3rd spot. But hey, I'm not complaining. They were both our picks. 14.5 sacks for Carter, 9.5 for Thibodeau, 8.5 for Burns, 6 for Lawrence, 4.5 for Alexander, 3 for Henley, 2 picks for Henley, 2 for the rookie, 1 for Banks, 1 for the other rookie, 1 for Drew Phillips. And the other guy did absolutely nothing. Where's he even at? Oh, he had 79 tackles, 7 deflections, 1 forced fumble. And that's it. But we are in the wild card. We are playing the Carolina Panthers. And I am going... Last one I jumped in early. I think we're going to wait one more year before I jump in. Or maybe I just don't jump in on the wild cards. But we'll see if we can take on the Panthers. And we got absolutely obliterated. Absolutely dismantled. 45% passing. That was disgusting. I will see you guys free agency recap after that shit. Free agency recap. We got a punter. We got Saquon Barkley, X Factor, 32 years old though. And there is a top 5 running back in the draft we're going to try to get. Other than that, we got a lot of depth. Makuba will be a backup. Knight will be a backup. Corral will be a backup. And we got Mbao back, but he'll be a backup again. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the draft, which will probably send to the second round and try to trade up for the first pick in the second round. So a second, third, and a fourth next year will get us the the first pick of the second round. And we're just going to secure our future here at running back, Raheem Perry. Number 4 at 33, A+ pick, hidden dev, absolute monster. Back-to-back drafts getting a top 5 player. Draft recap, Perry will be a 78 overall, and he will be an instant starter. Then we got Yates at a 70, and the rest were just whiffs. But yeah, I will see you guys week 1 after training camp. Alright, week 1 of the 2029 season. This is year 4. We're reaching that marker where we need to start winning some playoff games because we're wildcard exits right now. But let's look at the depth chart. We got Dart at the helm, who is now a star dev. Perry, who is going to start over X Factor Barkley. And we got Neighbors, Wesco, and Wingo as our receivers. Likely is now a superstar as our tight end. The O-line is still the same since the first draft. Everything on the defense is still the same as last year. As I can see, yeah, nothing really changed. We just brought in the running back. Specialist, slot's going to be Neighbors, 3DRB, Perry, Power. Barkley will get his reps in there. But yeah, I think this is the year. I have a good feeling about this year. We just need Dart to play up to his potential. Neighbors, 15 receptions, 223 yards, 4 receiving touchdowns. And it was a loss. Crazy. Dart, 303, 4 passing touchdowns. Only 5 incompletions. Week 12, we were 7-3. Looking good. Dart, okay. Less passing yards, but also cutting down on the picks. 76%, that's good. Perry, 3.7 attempts at 530. He's not going to eclipse 1,000. Neighbors will. Likely he's on a contract year. He is a superstar, but he's 29, so I was questioning if we wanted to bring him back or get one in the draft. But if he dogs, we might have to bring him back. Abdul Carter already 11 sacks. Gaffney finally gets a pick. Henley has 2. And he has a forced fumble. We have a few forced fumbles. Any touchdowns? No. Okay. Tackle leader is Henley. Okay. But that is our stats at the halfway mark. 7-3. I have us clinching the division and getting the bye for our first time. That's my prediction. All right, 2029. We are 11-6 in a wild card playing against the 8-9 Niners. Let's look at our stats. Jackson Dart picked it up majorly. 48 touchdowns, only 8 picks on 4,600 passing yards. Perry with 832 on only 4 rushing touchdowns. Dart had 8 rushing touchdowns. Receiving Neighbors with 104 receptions, 1,500 yards, and 26 receiving touchdowns. That is absolutely disgusting. Likely, good thing we gave him a 2-year contract. He earned it. Defense, Carter with another 14.5 sack season. Thibodeau 5.5. Brian Burt's 5.5. Lawrence 5.5. Henley 2 with 2 picks. Okay, Gaffney ended up with 2 with a forced fumble and 69 tackles. Giggity. Henley with 122 tackles might be one in that contract. But let's see if we can beat the 8-9 Niners or be wild card losers again. We do beat the Niners. We are playing the 10-7 Lions. We had a better record. Let's get our upgrades because we respect them. Can we beat them and go to the championship? We can. And we play the Atlanta Falcons, who are 9-8. Now the big question is, can we beat the Falcons? Oh my God. And we beat them 35-17 to go to the Super Bowl. All right, we got to look at this. We got to look at this run we went on. Where are we at? First, we played the Niners, 30-27. Jackson Dart, 317, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Dog. Then we played the Lions. Jackson Dart, 300, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Dog. Perry, dog. Neighbors, dog. Then we played the Giants. Absolutely dismantled them. 271, 4 touchdowns. Kyler Murray, trash. Perry with 81. Neighbors with 111. Now we are heading to the Super Bowl. 2029. The Giants collide with the Cincinnati Bengals for the Super Bowl title. Who will come out on top? We are jumping into it, playing the moments. Big third down, make the stop. Hell yeah, why not? We'll be Linton. Oh, get the sack. Get him. Throw it away. Good stop. We take it down. 3rd and inches. Keep it alive. Come on, Perry. Oh, he looks like a freaking dog, too. Red zone. Let me get in there. Let me get a piece of that. Dart is a superstar now? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even look at the yearly awards. We'll definitely look at that. Oh, as Perry takes it into the end zone. Rookie tasting the end zone in the Super Bowl? No celebration. He's poised. 3rd down. Let's keep it alive. No, superstar. Likely is now an X Factor. Good thing we kept him. Come on, Neighbors. Good throw. Hit him on the inside. Oh, and we just threw it down. Hell yeah, let me get a piece of that. Thinking Wingo or Wisco. Wesco? Cut it, cut it, cut it. Third and goal. Give it to the rookie.
They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Not much there.
You know what I say. Second and goal with inches to go. When in doubt, tush push.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with the snap.
And that's a tutty.
And he will.
They're going for it on 4th and 2. We'll play the moment.
A field goal.
Come on,
No
let me
getting
be.
from this distance.
Let me be
They'll
caught.
go on 4th down. They'll try to run.
Oh, we get to stop.
And he's not.
You ain't doing nothing on 4th and 2. Oh, we threw a pick though. They got a field goal. 3rd and 1. Do a little handoff to Perry.
Third and a yard.
He will get the first. Oh, a deep shot. First and goal, 2 timeouts. I'm liking Pritchett right here. Never mind.
They're in there in a flash for the sack. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second.
Zig on the outside to Neighbors.
Stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
No, they're on that. Just throw it away. Give us one more play.
The rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Likely our Neighbors. This is a tutty.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is
It was going to be a tutty. Look, let's look at this potential tutty. How is this legal? That would have been a tutty. And then that dude just catches up. Bro. Get the field goal. Get the other field goal. They're going for it on 4th down again. There's no way they run it twice, right? They didn't get it last time.
On the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
And they didn't get it that time.
And he's not.
Oh, y'all got it? Yeah, y'all got it from here. Red zone. I'll jump in. I'll jump in, I guess.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal.
Trucked his ass. Perry with another tutty. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Get his ass. And that's a sack. They ain't getting shit. 27-6. This game. This GG's in the chat.
3rd and 8. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Bro has 27 attempts. And that will be it. Super Bowl champions, 27-6 against the Bengals. Look at Joe Burr. So upset. He about to cry. Crying his Batmobile. Let's look at our stats. Dart 23 for 32. No touchdowns. Burrow had a terrible game too. Perry got 27 attempts. Shit, I'll take it. I will take it. Likely 8 for 85, 6 for 86, 5 for 61, 4 for 38. Perry had a hell of a game. Abdul Carter with 2.5 sacks. Thibodeau with 1. Okay, okay. Well, that is it. Jackson Dart can win a Super Bowl within 5 years. And it is only 4 years, so we are going to do one more year just to see if we repeat. It's going to go a lot quicker, though. But I will see you guys come draft time or free agency if I make any moves. Draft recap, we got Quinton Pace, who's a 75 overall. Spencer Blaylock, who is hit and Nev, but only a 67 overall. Swinton, 68. The draft was kind of a miss. I think it was just a weak draft overall. But I will see you guys at the end of this year with the season recap. 2032 playoff wild card. We went 12-5. Now I also didn't get to look at the stats. I did see NABERS at the bottom right though. 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns, 9 picks. He's just him now. Perry over 1,000, barely, with 12 rushing touchdowns. NABERS was 1,700 receiving yards and 21 receiving touchdowns. Disgusting. Likely dogged. They both dogged. Defense, Linton with over 100. Abdul Carter, 21.5 sacks. Absolutely disgusting. Larry Linton with 3 picks. Newbin with 3. Makuba with 2. Phillips 1. Okay. And we went 12-5 to close out our 5-year rebuild. Can we make another Super Bowl push? 40 people just got upgraded. Oh my god. But let me just cash out everything. Now let's upgrade. Now let's advance and see if we can make another push. We do beat the Panthers 28-25 to advance to the divisional round. More upgrades. Can we beat the Niners? They also went 12-5, which might be my next rebuild, just because they lost a lot of people and then just gave Purdy that huge contract. So I want to see if I can rebuild around that contract. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see. But can we beat them? We can. And we play the Falcons again, who went 12-5 with a 91 offense. Are we repeating? Is this something the Giants can accomplish? Are we the new Chiefs? Oh my god. We beat them 31. Alright, we got to look at this run again. This is absolutely disgusting. We're about to repeat. 28-25. 246, 3-0. Dog. Hold up. Let me shine light on other people. NABERS 162 receiving yards. Brian Burns 2 sacks. Carter with 1. Okay. And then we played the Niners. I gave my little spiel about them. And then we absolutely torched them. NABERS 10 for... Dude, he is dogging. What did he do in this one? 278 4. Well, what did NABERS have? 8 for... He has yet to get under 100 yards this playoffs. And now we're jumping into the Super Bowl to see if we can do our first ever two-peat on this channel. Giants versus Jags 2030 Super Bowl. The Giants are hoping to go back-to-back. Can it happen with Jackson Dart at the helm? We are already near the red zone, 3rd and 2. I am jumping into this.
Situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Oh, we're taking it to the house. Oh, no, we're not. We score. Defense needs my help. I'll offer some assistance.
It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Lawrence got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 5 here.
I don't know if I'm gonna be much of any help.
First and goal.
They
And a
might
chance to
torch
get that
me.
initial touchdown right back. Now Lawrence to throw.
Ooh, that's all my fault. Tried to watch the middle. I didn't even see him bouncing out. 3rd and inches.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? They keep it on the ground again. It's Perry.
Oh, he's gone. Perry. Oh, he's an absolute tank. Red zone. Let the team handle it. Let the team handle it. Get the field goal. They get the field goal back. We score. Deep shot. Defense needs my help.
On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs
Oh,
against
I'm
the
so
wall.
confused.
Ball in the red zone.
Is that my QB in right there?
The Giants
Whoa.
going to go ahead and use the
I don't know
first
what I
of
was
their
just looking at.
timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Lawrence. And as he throws there, incomplete.
He's lucky he didn't throw that.
This defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first
Son of a
down.
bitch. They get to score. We get a field goal. They get a field goal. It's back and forth. Back and forth. 3rd and inches. Keep the drive
The key
alive.
coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. This is Perry.
All right, first down. That's a good start. 3rd and 2.
It's a 3rd down situation.
We
In the 4th
need
quarter. Time to
at
see if this
least a field
defense
goal.
is up to the task. Perry.
First down.
Gets it to the 30.
Red zone alert.
Not quite a 1st and goal, but still a red zone alert nonetheless as we jump back into the action.
We need
and
Perry
10,
to punch
just
it in.
outside of the 10-yard line. Now Perry.
Punch it in, Perry.
And he gets
Punch it
halfway
in, Perry.
home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line.
Are they going to be watching that outside to Wesco?
He'll
No,
look
they're
to
not.
throw. Toward the pylon, caught.
Why
And
did
he'll get
possession
positive
catch
yardage
it?
there as he'll be touched down. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get
That
those
was the
feet in.
dumbest
He's probably
thing I've
thinking,
ever
"Man, I made a
seen."
catch like that close to the end zone, I should have scored."
Well, if you were hitting X.
And he
It's okay, we
takes
got to
it
tell
into
you.
the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty.
Decline that. Play key moments.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's
Defense
nothing
needs
fancy
my
about
help.
this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a
Blitz
seal
and get
here,
pressure.
and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And he takes it in. Touchdown.
It wouldn't even let me hit stick him. Alright. 2-minute
The
drive.
kickoff unit is out on the
To
field, and they
repeat.
will send this one away.
We already got the Super Bowl dub.
Oh, a good-looking return
If you would
set
have
up
broke
here.
that.
And he nearly
It's okay.
broke that for more, but
Good
as
shit,
it is,
good
still a
shit.
good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own
Lingo.
37. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the
Cover
middle,
4.
it's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now 2nd and 4. In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 4. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was a dumb idea, Robert.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Now back to throw.
Oh my God.
As he releases it,
We're not going to repeat.
Here we go.
They are
This
making
is
their
4th
efforts.
down.
I need somebody on a drag in case that zig doesn't work.
Gotta try
But it
here.
will.
He's back to throw. And
Neighbors
we'll
won't
find the
ever
open
fail
man.
me.
That's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. He'll look to throw.
Take what we
Looking
can.
middle, and that's complete.
Take
That's
what
a
we
nice
can.
job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds.
See, we can
They
still
took
run
what
it.
they
They don't
gave
think
them,
we
and it
will.
was successful.
But I will.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's
But I
Barry.
will.
And all the way inside the 15 before they
They
drop
got
it.
lucky.
And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the
We
reins
gotta start
back here a
calling
bit.
timeouts
Yeah,
after
a little
this.
bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Dart up the middle.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Hurry up
Absolutely
offense.
every
We're gonna
second
do a
right now,
crosser
more and more
so we
precious
can
as it
save our
ticks.
timeouts.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. He
Didn't
takes
score
it
too
across
soon.
for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late.
I think we gotta step in for this. They need a tutty. 16 seconds left. My cat's going crazy.
Here's Lawrence. Going for it all.
He throws it away.
And
Okay.
that's going to be incomplete.
Similar to a
Okay,
shooter in
okay,
basketball,
okay.
just connected on the previous shot. They run
Hey,
another set for
hey,
him on
don't
the
do that.
next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
No, I read that.
Nearly ended it.
That should have been a
been
pick.
intercepted, but
That
he
should have been
cannot
game over.
corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. A final shot now for Lawrence. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
That's game.
This is
We
incomplete,
repeat.
so no
The
gain
Giants go
here on
back to
the
back
play.
within 5
And this
years
ball
with
game is
Jackson
over.
Dart.
And the New York Football Giants are the toast of the National Football League. They are the Super
22
Bowl
for 33,
champs.
274, and 3 tutties. Neighbors 9 for 146 and 3
And their
tutties.
remarkable
Disgusting.
season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their
We had
name,
1 sack,
Super
and it was from
Bowl
Linton.
champion.
Dog.
And they can't
Should have had a
ever take
pick
that
too.
away, can they?
Nope.
Career stats. Dart with 2,800, 2,100, 21,858 yards, 194 touchdowns, and only 54 picks on 72%. Dog. Perry, only 2 years in. Doggin. Neighbors, who went nuclear the last 2 seasons. 700 receptions on the dot, 10,000 yards, 109 receiving touchdowns, 2,900 rack. Likely with 5,337. Wesco with 3,400. Wingo with 3,300. All over 20 touchdowns. Oh yeah, let's see this. Brian Burns ends with 102 sacks. Abdul Carter already catching up with 80. Lawrence with 72. Alexander with 18. McFadden with 14.5 picks. We got Deontay Banks with 12. Newbin with 8. Makuba with 6. Linton with 4. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. That was my New York Giants realistic rebuild within 5 years. So that was a huge accomplishment. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let me know which team you want me to rebuild next. I'm thinking Cardinals. But if you guys have an idea, just make sure to leave it in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I always knew I'd be the one they bum to. Put my dreams on the page and saw them all come true. Freaky girl, do what I say and I